blades, half of them have basically maces, truncheons. I just realized I miscounted. There should be one more. There you go. Oh no, he's a square!
He's the leader, he's a box.
He's a nerd.
He
was the guy that didn't turn up. He was the one that was being a square instead of being there.
Oh, hush.
There is one that does look different compared to the rest of them. So there we go. He's. No, I'm not making him a square. So only circles here. This ain't Minecraft.
Jesus.
They enter into the place as like a squad. Oh, they see what's going down, and one of them even asks one of the West Levy that's close to the door. Hey, buddy. What's happening? Don't worry about it. All right, let's go, boys. And then they just sort of go off and away. They go to the second floor. They go over the stairs here. Yeah, they go to the second floor. The one that looks different compared to the rest of them does stay, and he does go to the bar to order drinks, but the rest of them go upstairs. Which really makes me wonder why I even bothered putting down these circles in the first place, but whatever, it's too late now. Realism, that's why. He just interjects between you, Brendan. The barkeep is keeping a wary eye of the situation as this is happening, and he begins ordering, but he does take the order of the person. So, it's sort of like in like a what's it called, like a Mexican standoff when a new challenger enters the arena. Everyone goes quiet, but once those new people leave, the West Levy when deadass just goes, "Now where were we?" In that time, did any of you guys think of anything?
The only thing I have is they could speak to us meeting with someone, but they can't exactly say who the person we were meeting with was because they have no idea who that was.
Yeah.
If anything, I would just make.
Might try out what.
Yes, there was this man here. That
Fred's thrown out.
Hang on. Can I gauge how rich looking those mercenaries that just came in were? Do they look like they just finished with a job or just getting ready to run out of money and want a job?
I want more towards the latter, but not like to the point where they look broke. I think they still have, they definitely, you can tell by the jingle of the coin.
Yeah,
they definitely have some money left.
It's just okay. So here's my
they're not
idea.
for having just finished a job.
Yeah, here's my idea: slip this guy an amount of gold to start a bar fight.
Yes, because then I can sneak.
It's a gauge of how much money is enough money.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of money with how many guards are around the room.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they came in with maybe.
Brendan would probably know if he's got enough, but out of character, I don't know.
No, I don't think you have enough. How much do you have?
Nearly 200 gold pieces.
I don't think that'd be enough.
Cool.
With how many guards there are. The guy does sidle past you, and he orders a drink of the bartender. He just orders like a round of ales and stuff like that for him and his boys. And as the bartender goes off to like a keg to go like, just like fill up the tankers and stuff like that, he just turns to look at you. Oh, what's happening here?
I believe they're fronting on each other about someone not having papers. You know, the usual around these parts.
Nevros, right. Well,
I was trying to have a nice drink here, but you know.
He gives you a tap on the shoulder. Same. Although, I guess I could still have that drink. This might be a little loud, and I'll give it 3 minutes.
But you never know. Sometimes you like to join in the entertainment when they're getting in rough and dirty.
That's fair. You gotta get in on it.
Oh no, it's not for me. I'm a bit bookish myself, but you and your friends, you seem like the type to enjoy a good bar fight. It's a great way to make friends, so I've heard.
I'm 100% sure about that, but I don't think they're looking for friends right now. He says, looking at the West Levy and the fucking Hill-landed guardsmen. Ugh. Especially in this town.
What you mean?
What's your name, friend?
Brendan.
Brendan. Nice to meet you.
Shake his
He
hand.
holds out a hand. Yeah. You know. Christopher.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Christopher.
Christopher, cool. What group are you with?
I don't gun. Well, he gestures at himself. I'm not really with anyone. Those lads up there, I don't think they really belong to any company or and such. They're
Not
just.
to have a name for your companions.
He just shakes his head. No, I'm afraid not. They always say let the actions speak louder than words and so on like that.
Aye. Just sort of a
rolls
nebulous
his eyes.
them then.
Nebulous them, the mercs, the bounty hunters.
Depending on the place, those fuckers.
Those fuckers, them cunts, yes. The loud ones over there.
Yes.
I see you're well versed.
I know the type, at least.
You're here alone as well.
I'm traveling on business.
Ah, same as me then. I'm not with them. He throws a thumb at the staircase. I'm not with them really all the time. I'm just helping them along. Call me he thinks on the matter. A specialist. That's the best way to put it. Specialist.
I'm sort of a specialist myself.
Oh, what do you specialize in?
Generally scribing, but magical
Ah.
knowledge, that type of thing.
Roll me.
Deception.
Like this. Yeah, you are versed in that, but yeah, that's not the reason why you're. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll give it your choice of deception or persuasion. I think it's like vague in between enough that it could be either one. Watch them both be the same. Anyways. Yeah, I was about to say, watch them be the same, anyways.
With guidance?
No, I think Lambert's a bit preoccupied to give you guidance right now. Sorry. Wow.
God, can we not roll shit?
Yeah.
You guys are.
It's a side D again.
Yeah, you guys spent all your luck on the stat rolls.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god.
actually, that's a good point. Speaking of the stat rolls.
These guys over here.
Zal's gonna
Please
get
help
in
me!
there.
Help my skin!
Vasa's gonna try to interject himself. He can't. It's quite clear that you guys aren't supposed to approach Anushka right now because that's like literal collusion. So he just goes up towards you, Oriana. He sits in the chair next to you. So, what's your plan?
Why did you have to ask Garth? Garth doesn't have a fucking plan.
If we can make some kind of distraction, I could maybe attempt to sneak away, but I don't. It'd have to be a pretty big one, I think.
The current ideas that I potentially have are see if the West Levy will be willing to vouch that we were talking to someone of importance earlier, or
Were
maybe
you?
a bartender. Yes. Downside is they didn't exactly. I don't know if they would recognize the guy. But we were having a conversation. They would definitely remember Sajar and his acts.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, now I think about it, I'm trying to think how long would it take to run through logistical requisition. Because it takes 15 minutes to get from HDST down here. We've had to cross the street, so I had another 3 minutes. Or not down across the street, down the street. Talking would take. Yeah, I think you guys still have a good chronological head start on them.
Yeah.
Rep.
The barkeep is something of a middleman, but he might be able to say at the very least that we're supposed to meet someone of importance.
Sounds like a plan. Meanwhile, down here.
Yeah.
So you're a scribe. Interesting.
Not a very
I
good
suppose not a very shame. I was gonna say that maybe there might be some stuff you could help me with.
one. I am only very young. This is my first
Oh,
real job up
that's-
this way.
He doesn't dismiss with a hand. Age is no excuse for ignorance, one way nor the other.
I know. It's just. This is my first job. I am very nervous about this place.
Tell you what, can you help? Actually, when you say scribe, I should differentiate. Scribe mundanely or scribe magically?
Mundanely, but I know knowledge about magic. So
So you... How would you like to help me, then? And I'll be... He holds up like 2.k fans. I'll be generous. I'll be lenient. Help me scribe a magic scroll.
I don't
Be a good first
think
experience.
I could attempt that, but I don't know how good I could be. I've never tried it before.
Don't worry.
Like,
It'll be something light. Relatively.
do I believe it?
Roll insight.
That better than my deception.
it is better than your deception, that is true.
Could I theoretically get away with it? Because I'm not a wizard, so I can't.
I mean, yeah, you could get away with it. It just would be a bit...
Yeah.
You'd have to go through a different process, essentially.
Yeah.
So
I am if I leveled up one.
You believe him.
Okay. If I leveled up
Oh my
one,
God.
I would be fine writing it because I'm getting the back to the book or the tome.
2. Nope, it's book now.
Are they getting talisman?
No, tome.
Okay.
Thomasman.
I don't know why I thought... Oh, I know where my wires got crossed.
You thought I was getting back to the chain because I spoke about getting a familiar.
No,
You
it's
get
because I was thinking talisman because like of the ring that you have.
no.
And I thought I thought that was gonna be like the okay. Yeah, that's on me. It will be relatively simple, not anything even of a middling caliber, something light.
I could attempt it for you.
Fantastic. Well, tell you what, around this time the bartender comes back with a platter of drinks. I'm gonna go bring this to the boys upstairs, shoot the shits, have a drink. But are you staying around for long?
I was planning on leaving in the morning, or at least a little bit before then.
That's perfect. I'll come back down at a later point. He looks at the drink you have, how... Again, you were trying to adopt that persona of a guy who's been drinking at the bar all day.
Yeah.
He looks at that, all this. I think he'll still be here.
Oh, yes.
Hey, in the meantime, feel free to think of a rate.
Okay, I shall try.
He goes like upstairs. Excuse me, gents. Just goes by and past the West Levy.
I mean, with the tired eyes, the general posture, he looks like a tired bookworm.
Yeah! So that's why it's quite perfect. Yeah. So, meanwhile, at the Mexican standoff...
I'll try to talk to people, I suppose. I don't know.
To whom do you address?
Probably the West Levy, just in kind of general vaguety of just like, your group. Do you lot remember seeing us earlier? At the very least, you would have seen one of us when he was trying to buy everyone drinks.
Yeah, I remember him. Remember you.
Right. Do you guys remember seeing us speaking with the... Garth can't remember names because he's panicking.
Lyle.
Lyle.
Thank you.
Lyle Rivera.
You all
Riviera,
remember us-
thank you very much.
Riviera, sorry.
Y'all remember seeing us with Lyle. At least your tribune seemed to recognize him to some degree.
That's who that was.
Hmm.
Name doesn't ring a bell, but the Tribune recognized him.
Alright.
He gets it. You see like a glint catch in his eye as he begins to realize what you're. He's picking up what you're putting down. To use O's phrasing.
Like, hey. Do us a solid. Back us up.
He looks at the Helllandic guard, the purple one. If you really want to start this, old guard, no, it goes all the way up the chain in the region. Rolls intimidation. All soldiers are versed in intimidation. Just kidding, that one.
Please, I beg of you, don't sign.
23, okay.
That's a number that we could work with.
Ooh.
You can see his grip on his on the grip, literally on the grip, of his blade tense and tighten. It's either a great bluff or the truth. And one thing that Hilllanders and Sylvalians share in characteristic is they don't really do much bullshitting, being both militarily ingrained cultures. So, Sylvalians don't usually lie. Well, the military force of the very least doesn't lie. When things go wrong, new god, I hope your head is ready to fall. I think it'll be fine. He just takes a step out of the way. Vivian clearing out. I'm not gonna be able to find him. Pew pew pew! They get abducted by aliens. Ooh!
Oh god,
shit.
they're just gone.
New threat.
Yeah. Oh
Lambert
my
does go up
god.
to the West Levy man. And the West Levy guy thinks Lambert's with them because they're all
Because they look like the
Hilllanders.
same kit.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I didn't do it for you, Hilllander. I did it for one of ours. That being said, I think we've spent enough time here. He looks to the rest of the levymen. Let's clear out. They just all nod, like, yeah. A couple of them are like, wait, let me go finish my drink first.
They all booze.
Naturally, yeah.
Oh, I still had half a tanker left. I still had half. I'm gonna slam it. I'm gonna kill it. And they too begin clearing out. Choo.
Oh my fucking god.
Squat out. Squat out.
Just collapses back
after
in the
leaving-
chair.
As they're leaving, whoever's the head.
That's just
Oriana
like
does, like a salute
hops
to
in
them.
relief. It's just like,
Casual salute.
Yeah, I imagine like she's just staring into space like traumatized.
Like Ember pats your back and orders you a hearty drink. To the yellow one essentially that you salute Oriana. He doesn't salute back because you're not military personnel. He's not required to salute you back.
Fair.
He just nods at you.
Yeah.
And he does remark, try to keep out of trouble. That'll happen once. I don't think it'll work for everyone. We won't always be around.
Noted for the future.
He looks at you, Anushka. Don't make me regret that. If you really are a spy, I'll hunt you down myself.
No, I will. No mistake again. And once enough. Thank you.
A hearty drink is set in front of you by the barkeep. Amber's paying.
That's
And
getting down.
she has a hand on your shoulder, rubbing you like, hey, it's okay, buddy. She has whispered to you, you should really get some, like, papers.
But I get some.
Me.
How much?
Squints.
I mean, she looks over at Nelia. I saw yours. To which Nelia just looks down at her drink and just sips.
Still, Lambert, thank you for helping. I sort of froze up after my attempt failed.
I'm only sorry I wasn't more successful.
I appreciate effort. First time I've been got out. I not usually come into busy places like this.
I ask you not to be too harsh in your perspective on them. We have a lot of downtime these days, and a lot of troops want for more action. So they look for trouble where they can find it.
So this
Okay.
happens a lot.
Only for Nevils. But he looks back at the door. That's what the West Levy are for.
I appreciate. I did not think it's this bad. I just do my business.
You do have to
I not
remember
do
you're at
anything
the
to
edge of a
them.
war,
It is.
And right now, you have to remember you're at the edge of a war, and you, to some of them, seem more like the enemy.
Technically not a war.
Things is your
Technically.
influence.
Technically.
Let's say something.
It's okay. So about those papers.
Yes, yes.
And Oriana,
How
scoot over this way.
how much would that be? Just whispers.
So where Crash goes to the Rogue Assassin section for the duplicate or infiltration expertise feature and see how much it costs. I think it's 50 gold for them.
Fuck me.
I can look it up.
7 days and 25 gold. So if it's expedited to way sooner, it'll probably be triple that cost.
It is 9th level.
It's 9th level, yeah. But this is assuming that you're the rogue doing it for yourself. Like,
Yes.
it's sort of like how like someone has to make healing potions, right? So there's probably a high level alchemist out there that makes them and sells them. It's like that.
Yeah.
Unless any of you guys have proficiency with a forgery kit, then you guys might be able to just do it your damn selves. But I don't know if any of you guys do.
No, I do not know.
Actually, wait, hold on a sec.
She might.
She does.
It's the one kit that I don't have that a rogue would.
Yeah.
I've got disguise and thieves.
I mean,
don't have forgery.
it might cost you something you can't afford.
I have no money anyway, but I can help with other things or
She gets a smirk at that. Oh yeah.
Oh no, what do you ask? What do you ask?
I'm not saying anything.
You hint.
I don't know
Would
what you're
Silas be
talking
able
about.
to hear this, or are they trying to?
Yeah, no, they're not keeping it quiet. At this point, there's only two groups in the bar. Your guys' I guess 3, my bad. Your guys' group, Vasso's group, which is sort of a part of your group, but not really, and then the crew that's upstairs.
Okay, Silas would come sit beside Anushka.
Lucky you got papers. Says as you sit down.
That's actually a good question. Amber looks over at Kasai. Do you have... She shakes her head. Nice, nice. You want to? No. Alright. And it's around this point, Sajar and Redane come back to you guys. There, I think that's enough of a chronological way out.
Just long
yeah.
enough
What
for
did
us
we
all
get?
to almost get arrested.
I
Yeah,
like that
yeah, it was-
everyone forgot that Brendan is also a Neverosa doesn't have papers, but he was just fine, so no one's like, oh yeah, we
Yeah,
You were so...
Yeah, you covered
humans.
your own ass. You covered your own ass.
You
yeah.
were that not noticeable that nobody questioned you at all.
I'm like Drax. I just don't move. And nobody notices.
Mastered the art of staying so still. I am invisible. I can still see you. So, Fred, you're me by the way. But yeah, Sajar and Redane, you guys return back to the Phoenix Mantle. No worse for
Where
wear.
return? Why do you guys look like you've seen a ghost?
I almost see my ghost, that way.
Well,
Chugs on ale.
oh no, the thing that Amber ordered you is a lot stronger than that.
Oh well, I'm just like good stuff, good stuff.
Roll a con save with advantage. Because tieflings are... Wait, no, actually, wait. Do tieflings have
That's
resistance against
that's-
poison effect?
If you're
No, I
specific
just think
people,
it's
yes.
fire, right? Yeah.
Well, it depends on which, if you grab the racial feat. The...
I grabbed Phlegethos, so I don't think that one does.
No.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah.
yeah, just roll a straight con save.
Straight. I mean, I feel like it would make sense as she feels. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, you're plastered immediately.
To be fair, I have been traumatized, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. And it doesn't
Just-
help
just
that
let it hit
Amber
me.
is an enabler of your addiction.
I just need to
She
manage.
just keeps ordering you drinks. Like, it's okay, buddy. Here, have another one.
Eventually,
It'll
at
drown
one
your
point,
sorrows.
Just starts pushing the drinks away from Anushka, if possible.
It's too
Amber's
late.
pushing them towards Anushka.
It's like
I can be your angel or your devil. Fantastic.
I look
So
to
your
the
ship base
person
is
next to me. I just go, ah, nice hair. And then I return to try and get the bartender's attention.
He goes over to you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You both missed quite the scene.
So I gather.
He begins explaining to the two of you. Oh, there you go.
You see the guards leaving? Well, they almost left with us.
They actually would have seen the guards leaving. I think too much time would have passed, but yeah. Nonetheless, the barkeep does explain what just happened. what had happened. He does inform that
Alright.
it is just you guys and the people upstairs, and then your friends that came in earlier. So the place is damn clear, which is quite a blessed spell for the moment.
I have to say, well played, Oriana.
Nods. It seemed appropriate for the situation.
I'm proud that you're trying and doing different stuff, because you know what just happened, Garth?
Mm.
This was the equivalent of someone else doing the same thing, except you were the West Levy guy. It's the same
Everyone can
thing,
say
except now
what-
you've
but-
yeah you've ascended position.
yeah.
That sounds weird way to say it out loud. I take it back. Anyways, though,
I am now an
so
angel.
anything for you two, or no?
I think I'll have some hot apple cider if you don't mind.
Oh,
Certainly.
That sounds good.
He has like a little, I guess it's a cauldron. I guess in a weird way, like a small cauldron, set to keep warm. Gives you
Steam wing wand.
yeah, like a tall horn of it. There you are.
Thank you. You don't happen to have like something like a desert in a bottle?
Desert in the bottle. What do you think I am? A mage?
Just shrug, looking at him expectantly, like, maybe?
He is not a mage. I'm afraid I can't help you, my friend.
The hot apple cider will do, thank you.
He begins wiping down the bar. It's like minding his own damn business. Oh,
We should get out of town rather quickly. After.
I
sorting out
agree.
this.
Yes.
I not
I'm-
like the place.
I mean, if you're willing to keep your head low and you're willing to agree to our deal, I can get you papers.
What is deal though? You just say payment but not say what. I not know.
She just smirks.
How much would it be to get papers?
Can I insight her
nice.
to see if it's a sex thing?
Oh god!
We're on time.
I 100% assume it's not. But also, Oriana's a dumbass that doesn't. She doesn't know.
Oh, and
It
this
could be
is a
sex thing.
huge flirt. Come on.
Definitely.
Obviously a flirt. Here, take a D4 guidance, dude. Take a D4 guidance.
Let's get a natural 10. No, not 1d10, you dumbass. 1d4. There. I actually got 10.
Oh!
You did, yeah,
Double
no,
digits.
Still flirt.
Definitely.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you guys fail or succeed, I don't necessarily change the information's validity. It might just be the truth, anyways.
Mhm.
That or I'm lying to you right now. Say la vie. If you
So-
have to ask, you can't afford it.
Hey, nothing. Why do people here talk in riddles? Just be straight.
Because it's fun. That's
Ugh.
really it.
Well, I not appreciate. I drunk and upset. Just
And I'm not
Leave
letting
it.
you make any deals while you are drunk.
probably. You know what? Yes, I agree with Stillness. You ask me in morning. Yes.
Okay. Might be too late, though.
Don't
figure.
say that. Don't say that.
Say what?
Just sips alcohol, kind of just looking very glum. Life in
Just
general.
taking advantage of the traumatized drunk person.
Yes.
She's a criminal!
Yeah. You know what? I take risk. I ask again in morning.
Okay.
Okay, we have.
It's not that bad, I
more-
promise.
You know what? I ask you now. You're going to say, "Give me life" or something. Or curse or I don't know. Hunt down banshee for all I care.
That'll probably be the either end of the deal, but no.
What? Hunting banshee? Easy?
Yeah. Just bring some
Oh.
silver weapons. A silence scroll. Easy.
Oh, I should know that.
It's okay. She pats her head. You're drunk.
I'm glad my act is believable.
It's okay.
You're drunk, and I'm taking advantage of you. There.
Yeah.
Ahem. Drunk or not, I believe there are still business to attend to tonight.
Thank God, a voice of reason.
The gods don't need to be around for that.
Looks over at table with our other party members. He's like, oh.
Redain, you go over to Vaso and crew. Vaso and co.
Just, like,
Welcome
scoots
back.
over.
You guys can move the tables, yeah, if you guys want to.
Oh.
Yeah, just let me know if you guys actually want to move tables over. Like, this table over here is just two different tables split together, up in the top left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to move tables over, you totally can.
Yo, one thing at a time. Let Retain and Sajard do their thing. They can just...
I mean, my O's not saying anything, so
Oh,
unless he's muted and he doesn't know it, in which case that'll be pretty awkward.
mildly
but,
hilarious, but
yeah.
also very awkward.
So, while that over there is happening, out of game. What do, my dudes?
Cry.
Fair enough.
Brendan wants to ask the bartender something.
You call his attention however he walks on by.
Is this working? Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you now.
Neat.
Wow, awkward.
I just thought y'all were douchebags. Fair enough.
No, we couldn't hear a
I
single
mean,
word
that,
you were saying.
that too.
If there's really a thing I would be a douchebag about. Faking someone I can't hear you is not one of them. Yet.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, in that case, I won't move over there initially. Oh no, murder over there. I committed.
Let's do Brendan's thing first. Brendan, you call the bartender over.
Yes, I was wondering how much is it for a bottle of this gin?
A butter.
I
He gives you like a. How to
The
describe
road.
it? It's like a. Okay, there's a good expression for this. A Zuko that's rough, buddy. Look.
yeah.
Like a. Like. I guess it's a pitiful look. Let me see how much there is left.
No, it didn't work.
It is no trouble if it is not available. I was just
Let
wanted
me
to
check.
ask.
Let me check. He opens up a trap door.
Yeah.
I say it's a trap. It's not a trap door. It's just a cellar door. He just opens it up. It leans against the bar.
Floor door.
or the-
He's in there.
Yeah, he just goes. He just goes down. Like he descends down the steps, and about a minute or so, I guess, passes before he eventually comes back up, and he has another bottle, like a full bottle. He goes to the part of the racks where the previous bottle was, and just swaps them, exchanges them.
Oh,
The
no,
bottle
full
that he puts the full bottle on that one, and then just sort of gauges it, looks to you, and he holds up the previous bottle, which is about like it has like a quarter left in it. I'll give you this one for free if you need to drink away some problems.
Oh no, full bottle, please.
Fair
That's
enough.
totally the wrong accent.
He grabs both bottles and walks over to you. This is where I look up. I think a bottle of wine in the PHB is like 15 gold.
Let me have a look. Wine. A flask
Yeah, there's like
of
a whole
wine.
specific table for it.
A flask of wine is currently a
It's
month.
10 gold for a
That's
fine
maxi.
bottle. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Fine bottle is 10 gold. So I'll put out roughly equivalent. So yeah, we'll just say
Like a
10.
bottle of wine.
Yeah, it's not the same, I know, but there's too many circulatory values that we had to assign to it. Inflation, import, export costs, tariffs if there are any, which there probably wouldn't be.